Hey guys, so today I am trying out a new thing. I'm recording on a flip camera, so let me know how you guys think the quality is and how the audio is like compared to the other camera that I have. So I still have that other camera, so if that one is better, then I can go back to using that one, but since this one is made basically for making YouTube videos, I figured I would use this one since I have it. So I'm really sorry that I've been gone. I just got busy with school and a bunch of like personal stuff, but I'm back now and I have given up on doing e.l.f. month just because there's too much stuff to catch up on. So I'm not gonna commit myself in advance, but I will be trying to get up all of those reviews eventually. But for today, I'm going to be reviewing the NYX 10 color eyeshadow palettes. Now I have a review up of this one, the one in Strike a Pose, but it was one of the ones that I put up like over a year ago, back when I first started my channel, and I wasn't really so good at making videos then. So I'm going to do another review now. I have this one, as I did before, plus 6 new ones that I've bought from Cherry Culture, and I do recommend getting them from Cherry Culture because I think they're like $8 on Cherry Culture, and I don't know how much NYX charges for them, but I know that they're cheaper if you buy them off Cherry Culture. So I will have pictures of swatches at the end, and I'm just going to go through each of the palettes that I have right now and just quickly talk about, you know, which colors I like, which colors I don't like, why I like them, why I don't, because I feel like each palette is very unique and it would be better to just do it palette by palette rather than say overall this is what I think, because there is no overall with these palettes, at least in my experience. So this first one is in Strike a Pose, and this is what it looks like. So I really like this palette, although it's not my favorite like of these, just because some of the colors that I would really like aren't so pigmented. Like this green is not incredibly pigmented, but I really like this peach color as a lid color. And there are 2 browns you can see here. This one is sort of a satin finish. This one is satin finish, and then this one is kind of a matte finish. And the one with the matte finish you can actually use for doing your eyebrows. So my rating for this palette is like a 7.5 out of 10. I like it, and because of the variety of colors, I think it would be good to travel with or something so that you can have a variety of different looks and you only have to take one palette. This next one that I have is Champagne and Caviar, and I was actually specifically requested by one of my friends to review this one, so this is for you. And I really like this palette. One complaint that I've heard with it is that a lot of the colors are similar, which is true. If you see these 2 colors and then these 2 colors, they are pretty similar, and you can see exactly how similar they are in the swatches at the end. I will say they are pretty similar. However, I don't feel like that makes the palette not worth it, because at the very least they're both nice neutral colors that you could use every day. So even if they were exactly the same, it would be like you were getting twice as much of those colors. Then I really like these 2 shades right here. They're matte shades, and they're really nice for if you want to just subtly define the crease. Like for me, most days all I'm doing is going to school, so I want a little bit of makeup on, but I don't really want super heavy, dramatic, smoky eyes or something, so I want just a little, some light matte color that I can put in the crease to kind of give my eyes that little extra bit of definition without looking like I'm way overdone. So for this palette, I would definitely rate this like a 9.5 out of 10. I really recommend this one. Then this next one is Versus, and this is what it looks like. Now, at first glance, it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it is, and I do really like it, but these 2 purple shades right here are really glittery. Like, I'm talking chunks of glitter. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but there are chunks of glitter in there. So if you don't like glitter, and then also this black has sort of iridescent glitter in it, so if you don't like glitter, don't go for these, or for this, unless you're okay with just not using those shades, because I really like the rest of it. It has these other 2 purples. They're sort of a violet color and then like a, I don't know, eggplant type color, plus this color over here, which you can use as a highlight. And actually I'm wearing this palette today. I'm wearing this one as like my brow bone highlight, this color in the crease, and then this color on the lid with this color in the inner corner. So this would definitely be another, for me, like 9 out of 10, because I don't think that the purple, especially with this color, I don't think that the glitter is so horrible that you can't use it, and there's still plenty of pigment besides the glitter, so it's not like it's just a bunch of glitter fallout. You will get some fallout, but I don't think that it's horrible enough that I would recommend staying away from this palette, especially because you also get the neutral colors with it. This next one is called Secret World, and it is a combination of, well, basically earthy tones, but you have a row of greens and then a row of like bronze, peachy, gold colors. Now, this one is kind of weird. It's like every single eyeshadow in this row, like all of the non-green colors, are incredibly glittery. They do have lots of fallout, and just in general, I don't like them so well. They still are pigmented, but they're definitely glittery, so if you don't like glitter, maybe stay away from that. The greens, on the other hand, are absolutely gorgeous. You can see you get a wide variety. I really, really like this shade right here. And yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous green shades. I would definitely recommend this palette for the green shades alone. My rating would be a 7 out of 10 just because I don't like these. But if you're okay with either having the glitter in them or not using these and just basically buying it for the greens, then I would definitely recommend this palette. Okay, this next one is either Haute Model or Haute Model or Hot Model or however you say that word. I'm really not sure. I keep hearing a bunch of different stuff, but it looks like this, and it's really glittery. Every single shadow in here is glittery. So if you don't like glitter or if you don't like dramatic looks, don't buy this palette. It's definitely, if you're going for a specific look, like I said, all of them are glittery, and basically all of them are dark except this bright sort of turquoise color and this baby pink color. So for me, this palette is like a 4 or 5 just because I don't use it. However, the colors are pretty, and some of them, like especially these two right here, are less pigmented, but overall they are pretty pigmented. They're pigmented in addition to the glitter, and this one is also gorgeously pigmented, but yeah, like I said, if you don't like glitter or if you're looking for something for an everyday look, definitely stay away from this one just because you're just going to get a bunch of glittery, dark, dramatic eyeshadow. This next one is Bohemian Rhapsody, and I love this palette. Actually, I love all but one color in this. Well, two. Okay, first of all, there's this black, and basically the blacks in all of the palettes, I know that they're good for darkening up the crease, but because my crease is like deep set already, I don't really feel the need to do that, so I never use the blacks. But if you want the blacks, they're there in almost every palette, as are the neutral matte highlight colors. I forgot exactly which ones they're in, but a lot of the palettes, they'll have like a white color that's like a matte highlight kind of color. And this one actually has two. It has like a peach and then it has like a creamy white color. So either of those makes a good highlight depending on your skin tone. Then it has two other pretty much matte shades. And these are nice, again, for like crease colors. You could use this one with a smoky eye. It's more of a gray tone. This one's more of a brown tone. You could use with like a brown smoky eye or just for like a normal eyeshadow look. But then these, well, okay, this whole row is shimmery of some sort. This silver color here, chunks of glitter. I hate this color. First, I just don't like silver on my eyes, but just chunks of glitter, fallout everywhere. And then this color here in the middle on the top, well, bottom row, the way I'm holding it, it has glitter, but it's more of like a micro glitter. This is not going to leave chunks of glitter all over your face, so that one's fine. And then this one on the end has a bit of glitter, but it's really not detectable when you swatch it. And then these two colors here, let me make sure, here they're very shimmery, but they're not like noticeably glittery. So my rating for this palette is like an 8.5 out of 10. I really, really like it. I don't find myself using it all that much except for the matte colors, but I think that they are really, really nice. Okay, and then the last palette that I have is Casting Call, and there are more of these, and actually NYX recently came out with a few new ones. I think they came out with 4 or 5. I know I got like the last 3 that I showed were the new ones. I didn't buy all of the new ones, but casting call looks like this, and I think that this would be really, really great if you were looking for something to do a smoky eye. Like, to have this as a smoky eye palette, I would rate this like a 9.5 out of 10. For me personally, I don't do smoky eyes. I don't do gray smoky eyes. So for me, this palette is like a 3 or 4 because I can basically only use like maybe one of the colors at a time. This color right here, this sort of rose gold kind of color, it's pretty, but it's really glittery. I don't know. It's like borderline too shimmery for me. So mostly I end up using these two shades right here, these kind of grayish brown shades, as crease colors for other looks. But like I said, if you wanted this for a smoky eye palette, this would be excellent. So that was sort of my overview of each of the palettes. Again, there will be pictures of swatches after this at the end, but I hope that you found this helpful, and I'm sorry that I don't have all of them to review, but I figured I had quite a few. I might as well do sort of an updated review and just let you guys know the differences between them, because I think that this is a product, I mean, most products, if you have, you know, a set of palettes, they're going to be all roughly the same formula, and I think these are really cool in how varied they are. I think that was a really cool thing to do with the product. Like I said, some of them are glittery, and I just personally don't really like glittery eyeshadows, but if you do, then definitely go for it. I tried to specify which ones were glittery and which ones weren't, so hopefully this has been helpful to you. But yeah, this has been my review of the NYX 10 color eyeshadow palettes. I hope that you have found this helpful, and I hope that you'll subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!